Hey everybody, Brian here for Work to Game, and in this video we're breaking down Cloud from Final Fantasy VII in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Just want to say thank you to Nintendo for providing a Work to Game an additional copy of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. But without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into the ups, downs, lefts, rights, everything we want to know about getting started with this fantastic Final Fantasy hero. I love Final Fantasy. Anyway. So before we start, I do want to make a note that Cloud is really quick. You can see that he can really dash around the level pretty quickly. The other thing he has is a limit break, which is his down special. Now, as you fight and as you do things, you're going to be charging up your limit break. So your down special is a way to force that change. The reason why this is relevant is it has an impact on your special moves, namely that of your up special, which you can see I can get a lot more height and thus recovery. So a part of his recovery strategy, as a part of his strategy in general, is going to be managing your limit break gauge. And again, that's just pressing down special and it's going to fill up. Now, while it's charging, you'll be completely vulnerable. So what you can do is you can block to cancel off the charge and you're going to keep the remaining gauge. So then as you attack and you fill that bar up naturally, it's going to end up having that impact there. All right, so let's go ahead and dive into your normal abilities. So let's start off with his normal neutral. If you press once or if you press and hold, he's gonna do this side kick. You're gonna have about 1.7 squares worth of range here. Now, as a 3-hit combo, you're actually gonna end up connecting with it if you continue to actually press the button to execute the combo. However, if you just go ahead and press and hold, you'll also do the same thing from within range. You can see that he does the 3-hit combo there. The first hit's going to again give you about 3% damage, while the full combo itself is going to give you 9.6 damage for your normal neutral. Your up tilt attack is going to be the sword swipe right here. It's going to give you about 2.7 squares worth of height. This does give you the ability to juggle, and you're going to see 9.6% damage per hit. It's got a little bit more range from the behind, but still it can actually connect with them from the front as well. Your side tilt is going to be this forward slash. You're actually going to get a lot more range out of it than your normal neutral, and you're going to see it's going to put out 13.2% damage. You're going to see about 2 squares worth of range just to connect with the side tilt. Your down tilt is going to be the slide move. You're going to see 4 squares worth of range, and it's going to be 8.4% damage. You can juggle them here, which is a lot of fun, and it's also pretty speedy as well. Cloud's dash is at 13.2% and it has a nice little launch to it, so you can actually continue that juggle if you time it just right. Cloud's neutral air is this little sword swipe, being a light little circle starting from the back all the way going around his body. His up air is going to put out around 13.2% depending on how you connect with the target. And now his down air can put out anywhere from 9.6% to 18% worth of damage. His forward air is meteor slash, and this takes a huge vertical swing at the enemy. Now, if you hit the enemy with the tip of your sword, it's going to have a meteor style effect. So you're going to see damage ranges anywhere from 13% to 16.8%, depending on how well you connect. His back air is going to give you 15.6% with this nice little sword swipe. So now let's talk about his smash attacks. If you don't know how to execute a smash attack, you can use the right stick and press in either any direction, up, down, left, or right. And if you hold it, you're going to charge it up. Now, if you don't want to use your right stick, or if you're using a smaller controller, you can press the left stick in any direction and hold your normal attack to execute the smash attack as well. So his up smash is going to put out around 21.8% damage, and it's going to have a range of about 1.9 squares worth of range. Just keep that in mind. It does have some range on its up. You can see it easily going over 3.2, 3.4 squares worth of range as well. But as that forward momentum is going to be that 1.9 squares worth of distance. His side smash attack is going to be triple buster. I've seen this put out anywhere from 30 to 33% worth of damage, depending on where you connect with all 3 attacks. The third hit is what has the launching power. So if you end up getting hit during the process, it doesn't give you that big of a penalty for when that happens. Now, Cloud's down smash attack is going to have about 2.5 squares worth of damage. You can see here it does a 2-hit combo, throws them all the way behind you, and follows it up with the sword stab, which has the launching power. This is really going to be handy for you if you find yourself on the edge and trying to defend. So now let's talk about Cloud's special abilities. First, we're actually going to go a little bit out of order. We're going to do his down, because his down special is his limit break. This is going to charge up, and like I said in the intro, you can cancel it by pressing a block button, and thus it will cancel the charge and thus allow you to go and fight. Having yourself in limit break mode has an effect on all of your abilities, your neutral, your side, and your up. That's why it's really kind of important and a huge aspect of managing this character in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. But before we do that, let's go ahead and dive into just his special without limit break. You can see here his neutral special is this blade beam. It's got 11 squares worth of range to it. However, there is a damage fall off. After 5 squares, you're going to see a damage fall off about 2%. At the range that I'm at, he's doing 7.2% damage, but if you're up close and personal, it's going to do 9.6 damage. And then you can see, again, it has a lot of range, and the player is going to have to jump over it to get around. Now, his limit broke version of this is going to put out 22.8%. It's going to have a multi-hit with a little bit of launching power, as you can see there. Now, what's really great about this is that your special neutral with limit break attached to it, it's going to have 14 squares worth of damage and no damage penalty, no damage fall off with the range. Your side special is going to be cross slash. If you keep pressing the button, you're going to end up performing this combo, and it's going to have 22.8% damage for the whole combo itself. However, if you just press it once, it's going to do 4.8%, and you got to keep timing it to execute the full thing. Now, this is not true for the limit broken version. As you can see here, it's at 31.2%, and you only need to press the button once to execute. So that's the modifier via the limit break for your side special. Now, we already talked about how your down special charges your limit break meter. However, once it's fully charged, if you press down special again, you're going to do this little tornado ability, and it has a lot of launching power, but not a lot of damage, as you can see here at 1.2% on Ganondorf here. So that is something that's really unique. Obviously, once your limit break is full, it is a really great launching smash ability, but not a lot of damage is going to be put out. Cloud's up special is going to give you around a +6 height differential, and which is going to make it a little bit easier to recover, but you don't have the best recovery in its normal mode. If you just press up special, you're going to get 8.4 damage out on your target. However, pressing the button in the air will drive you back down to the ground with 18% damage on your target. However, this is very dangerous because you cannot change your direction in mid-air like you can with just the normal. The limit broken version gets you +9 in height, as well as 15.6% damage on the one hit alone, and 21 to 25% damage on the combo itself with the limit broken version of your up special. So as far as recovery goes, you kind of have 2 options here. The first one is your up special, jump, jump, up special, and then float back down for around 13 squares worth of recovery. You can also try your side special to help kind of slow your descent. You're still not going to get as much recovery, but you can still up special afterwards. It's going to end up removing some of your horizontal, but you can kind of use that to maybe offset or change your timing depending on if you're already over the target area. However, your biggest recovery is going to come from having a limit broken version of your up special, which gets you around 23 horizontal squares worth of recovery distance. So it is a huge difference. You're talking about +10. You get 9 in height, but you can still control your recovery even right after that. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about his grabs. His down is going to put out 8.4% damage. His forward is going to also do another 8.4%. His up is the largest at 10.2%, and his back is the smallest at 7.2%. And with all grabs, you can put out a little damage before actually executing the final directional move there. Now for Cloud's final smash is Omni Slash. It's got 16 squares worth of range. It's going to execute this beautiful display, putting out a lot of damage, 64.5% damage on your targets. Now again, straight line, 16 is the max range. At 17, you're not going to collide with it, but that is something that is really beautiful, and I just thank you Square Enix, thank you Smash, thank you everybody for putting Cloud in this game. Anyway guys, for Work to Game, my name is Brian. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope to see you in my next. If you like this video, smash that like button. Let me know in the comments below who you want to see next. And if you didn't like this video, let me know in the comments below. Let me know how I can improve these guides. I'm having a ton of fun making them, and I want to keep doing stuff. So anyway, thanks again for watching. I hope you have a fantastic week, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care. What's going on, Workforce? Chuck here. It's been a good long month, and I just wanted to say thank you so much for hitting that subscribe button. I just wanted to invite my friend Terry, the T-Rex from Texas, out here. Howdy, y'all. How's it going? This is a really fun end screen video. We should have written a script, right, Chuck? Oh, I agree totally. In fact, I think both our voices sound exactly the same. What are we to do? I don't know. I think we need to get a better voice actor. Yes, I agree. Which one of us is talking? Ah. They're still here. What are we gonna do? I guess we're gonna stop and record.